Hey, I'm Aware the Viewers. Today I'm bringing to a movie that's available for you to see in theaters, and you should. This is The Bikeriders. It's finally out. It's finally available for us to see. It's directed by Jeff Nichols, starring Austin Butler, Tom Hardy, and Jodie Comer. But I gotta say, this is the Jodie Comer movie. She kills it in this. And what we have here is she is in love with Austin Butler, and Austin Butler is sort of torn between her and his love with her and being with Tom Hardy and a part of the Vandals, which is a bike rider gang. And it starts off as something sweet and sort of broy, but then becomes a violent gang, and it turns into sort of like a Hell's Angels sort of story. Tom Hardy is explosive in this movie. He knows exactly what he does every time he hits the screen. I feel like Austin Butler was a little underutilized. He was there to be the pretty face, but Jodie Comer steals the show. She has this accent, and people, I think, were like, "Oh, I don't know if I can get through this, for an entire movie." But apparently, it's spot on, and it didn't bug me at all. And I think it just added to her performance. This is based off of a book, but it's also about built off of just seeing photos of what, because there's a guy, Mike, who's played by Mike Feist from the Challengers this year. He takes photos and goes along with them on these rides, and is just there during their entire sort of story right now. And Jeff Nichols saw that and wanted to build a whole movie off of it, and he did. And it's raw, it's gritty, it's sort of like Goodfellas, but not as raw as that, or violent. But it definitely has some loving moments and some really memorable ones as well. Michael Shannon also stars in this. If it's a Jeff Nichols film, he's got to have Michael Shannon there. I'm giving this movie a WTV. It really worked for me. It's gonna work for you. You got to go check out The Bikeriders. It's worth the view.